Let's do some quick hitters here.
Let's
See
do
where
quick
your
hitters.
head's at,
Let's
brother.
go.
Biggest risk you ever took, career or life?
My first marriage.
I'm going all in.
That was the biggest risk. My first marriage.
Well, you got ante. Sometimes in perpetuity. Luxury you can't live without, brother. Do you have a?
Man, I'm not.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not a big luxury person. Probably the luxury I can't live without, my second marriage.
We're shooting everything through the marital prism.
I'm hitting the brum-pum.
Food you can't stand. Don't tell me Gray's papaya, brother.
Oh,
you
man,
must be.
food I can't stand.
Were you on the Upper East Side? Where did you live in? Were you
Upper East Side? East.
That's like the last Gray's papaya, isn't it? Up at 86th?
Yeah. You know what's funny? You said Rodney. I grew up on 77th in York. Rodney was in a building on 70th. I used to see Rodney Dangerfield as a kid walking the streets, broad daylight, all the time, in a bathrobe and flip-flops. I'd see him at my delicatessen all the time. And you know he'd be at the club in bathrobes, but I see him in broad daylight is different than at a club. It's almost weirder because it's like, why is this? That's the dude
perfect though for Rodney.
Totally. But food I can't stand, man. Man.
Okay, give me one you love, brother. What makes your mouth water?
Sushi. I love sushi.
Oh, you love sushi.
No, I love it.
All right.
And the weirder, the more exotic, the better.
Yeah, you'll go for it. Superpower you wish you had, man.
Teleporting. I hate flying, man. I can't stand it.
Proudest accomplishment, man. Managing a multi-pronged career, brother. You got to finger in a lot of pies.
I'm proud. I mean, outside of stuff personal, you know, I would say to be able to continue to find things that get me hyped to do. Mm-hmm. You know, as an artist, which is something I refuse to call myself, because when I thought of artist, I thought of like, you know, painting. Yeah. As a kid, you're like, oh, you want to be an artist? But like for me to find things that I get hyped to do, whether it's, you know, acting, you know, the business of show I can't stand, but I still get off on action and cut the same way. The elation, you know, doing stand-up, finding that. And even podcasting, although podcasts are like assholes, everybody has one. Literally.
Everybody needs one.
Nah, I don't know, man.
No, an asshole.
Yes. Everybody needs an asshole.
You get backed up if you don't.
Fucking podcast, man. Everybody. Like, it's like my cousin's friend has a podcast. My cousin's friend Gardner, and they all want you to be guests. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking, no, it's not, no. I
never worry about things like that. I wish everybody on the planet did have a podcast, because I'd still only listen to the 5 I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Lastly, person you'd most like to meet, dead or alive. Who's a hero for you?
Person I'd most like to meet, dead or alive, I got to go with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. You haven't met him yet.
I met Muhammad Ali when he was older, and I started crying when I met him.
Literally been powerful for him.
Man, I love him so much. I love him so much, and he meant so much to me, and so much to my father, and so much to everybody. Mm-hmm. And you know, I started crying. Won't tell you a story when I met him real quick. So I was at this Independent Spirit Award Film Festival, and he was there for this movie When We Were Kings. Mm-hmm. And this is like 96 or something like that. And I was walking out, they said, did you see Ali? I said, no, he's here in the gate, he's over there. It's this big tent. I go over there, there's about 10 people, and I'm waiting in line. You know, he's not even, you know, he's shaking and stuff like that. I walk over to him, I lean down to him, he's way bigger than I thought. And I say, Mr. Ali, I'm such a big fan of yours, you know, regular stuff. And then I lean into his ear, right into his ear, and I go, and I know you're okay. And he hadn't made eye contact with me. When I said, I know you're okay, he looked up at me and he went like that. And I leaned down, he kissed me on my cheek. And I just started crying in his hands, in his lap, and I was literally crying on his right hand.
That's powerful, brother.
Because he just meant so much to me on so many different levels, you know.
A lot of cats cried at the end of that left hand.
Right. Ali, man.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.